Let's look at how to use the motion editor to modify a motion tween. So on the stage here I have a motion tween, which is kind of hard to see, so I'm going to modify my view by pressing Command or Control 2 on my computer to zoom out a little bit. That's the command for View, Magnification, Show Frame. That fits the stage in my viewable area. So watch the sun as I scrub the playhead. So the sun moves up and fades in. So we'll use the motion editor to modify the animation to move the sun up a little bit higher. So just note where it is right now. Remember to edit the tween in the motion editor, you need to select the tween in the timeline and then go over to the motion editor tab. If we're going to modify the vertical position of the sun, we should expand the Y property in the motion editor so we can get a better view. So now I have my expanded Y property. If you want to, you can click and drag the viewable frames option so you can get a larger perspective if you'd like. So let's modify the animation. At the beginning of the animation, you can move the playhead to the first frame and then click on that anchor point at the top left of the Y line. Once the anchor point's selected, you can see the Y position of the sun. That's 250 pixels. Remember that in Flash, the XY origin is at the top left, not at the bottom left like it is in math class. So a higher value means the object is further down. That's why you see a downward line for the Y position, because the value starts out higher and then goes lower as the sun moves upward. So let's go over to that last property keyframe and click on the end anchor point in the Y position line. Now we can see that the value is 147. One way to adjust this value is to just click and drag that property keyframe up. Notice as I drag, the sun moves up and down. Also notice that you can't just drag it up and down, but you can also drag it left and right. This will extend or shorten the animation. So I'll go back to where it was before, and I'm actually going to hold the Shift key so that it will constrain to that same frame. To make the sun move higher up, I'm going to pull the animation lower. That looks like a good stopping point, so I'll release my mouse button. Another way to adjust the animation is to click and drag the slider for the property. So if I want to adjust the Y position, I can just click and drag that slider. So I'll move the sun toward the top of the screen, and let's test the movie in the Flash player to see how it looks. Command Return on the Mac, Control Enter on the PC. And there's the animation. So using the motion editor, you have fine control over the motion tween because you can adjust property values individually.